Galnet News, 19th of December, 3300. Our top story today. The sick Emperor, Hengist Duval, has managed to appear in the Senate, albeit in a travel chair, to issue a decree. He decreed Harold, his son, not of sound mind. This gives some credence to the claim in the more scurrilous news feeds a year ago that Hengist once referred to his son in not very regal terms in private. The little idiot is utterly bonkers. He couldn't find his own bottom with both hands. This was, of course, denied. This decree, as commentators have been quick to point out, means that there is no clear successor to the throne. Unusually, the event was excluded from the newscasts, but those present said he looked frail. In Federation news, Federal Admiral Vincent has declared a blockade of the Kappa Fornacis system to prevent the spread of the narcotic onionhead. Speaking after a meeting at the Admiralty in Kennesay on Mars, he answered questions from waiting journalists. The local government is failing to prevent the spread of this vile narcotic through the galaxy, so we must do so on behalf of the Federation. Any ship carrying this narcotic will be destroyed by our forces. The farmers' leader, Giorgio Algeria, has put out a plea for help. Please help us. This is our livelihood. If the Federation doesn't like it, then it must be cool. And you'd be cool if you help us. Come and back us against the oppressors. In other news, civil war looms in the Lugh system, where the Crimson State Group is fighting a rebellion against the Federation-aligned system authority, Lugh for Democracy. The system has been close to war 3 times in the past few days, and reports state that a large number of commanders have been backing the Crimson State Group in their attempts to overthrow Federation rule. So far, all-out war has been averted, although it is unclear whether the Federation has brought in outside help from their own commanders, or whether other factors are at work. War seems likely in Lugh, unless Lugh for Democracy can find the support they need to regain major influence in the troubled system. In patch news today, 1.03 was released, which has the following changes. Added the option to hide the orbit lines shown in Supercruise to the right-hand UI panel under Functions. Now, Supercruise lines are the yellow lines that represent the orbit lines, are the lines that represent planets while you're in Supercruise mode. It did annoy some people having these on all the time. There is the option to turn it off now, and you can do it right from the ship UI. Very easy to turn off, and very easy to turn back on again. Added control binding icons for some of the most popular control devices. And now what this means is when you go to your control screen to customize your controls, instead of it saying Joy 23 and you not knowing which button is Joy 23 on the joystick, it will show an icon to indicate what that button is, if it's a POV hat. Reduced likelihood of NPC ships claiming bounties after a player has weakened an opponent. This is a big one, because a lot of players have been complaining about this. NPC ships would often come in and swoop down on a heavily damaged ship that you were attacking and finishing off, especially the authority vessels, and various commanders have asked for some clarification on this, and we have some from Frontier. The lead designer Sandro Samarco has clarified this, who says this change means that the NPC ships that come in and magpie a kill from you, getting the kill shot, of which the vast majority are authority ships, don't steal your bounty claim. The way it works is that if you attack a ship and it dies to a non-commander damage, as in non-player damage, within the next 10 seconds you will still be awarded the bounty claim. So all you need to do is shoot the ship within 10 seconds of its destruction, and it doesn't matter whether you or the NPC destroys it, you will still get that bounty claim. And side note to this is an expansion from the previous rule, which was if the ship destruction was due to non-ship damage, such as T-boning an asteroid. It doesn't affect the AI in any way, so it won't change the way that AI bounty claims are awarded. It just prevents the police from kill-stealing / trolling so much. So thanks to Sandro for that one. Avoid disconnection if the client is unable to connect to the turn server but is set up to successfully connect to peers through normal means. It's good to have more prevention of disconnections. Fix for refresh of mission data provoking rare disconnections from a heavily loaded server. Again, it's a connectivity issue. Fix for ranking missions sometimes being available from factions that won't award a rank promotion. You can earn ranks with the Federation and ranks with the Empire, but factions shouldn't award missions that award rank unless a rank is available. Fix for unknown error shown when selecting an already refined material from the refinery hopper. So this is a change for any miners out there. Fix for a rare crash when loading inconsistent saved game data. Correction for missing name for Python radiator module. Corrections for some mission descriptions. Corrections for some galaxy data in a small number of systems. Enhanced diagnostics for PvP bounties sometimes not being awarded. And enhanced diagnostics for rare errors preventing game data from loading. And anything that has enhanced diagnostics is basically allowing Frontier the developers to diagnose the error better, so hopefully they'll be able to fix some more of these. Just the one server-side update fixed a bug that was preventing commanders from exploration scanning stellar bodies that they had previously scanned but not sold and then died. So any time your ship is destroyed, any kind of stellar cartography that you've done is lost, and you won't be able to sell that data on the market, the Universal Cartographics menu. And this fix means that you can go back and you can rescan those if you so desire, and you'll still be able to sell the data. Beforehand, scanning was not possible because you'd scanned it once and then died.